Hi, this is the course tour for Spanish 2130. First, we have the Welcome module, which introduces everyone to the course. And then next we have the Starting module, which introduces everyone to Canvas and what to expect in the course. And then right after that, we have the Required Materials, which outlines what we need to complete the course. Then we have Week 1. And the objectives for week 1 were to get through the reading comprehension quiz for El Castillo and to do the video self-introduction and to complete the course tour. Then for week 2, our objectives are to complete the grammar quiz, to read El Cocinero and be able to remember what the specifics were that went on in the story, and complete the discussion board while being able to distinguish the difference between saber and cocinare, and to understand indicative and reflexive verbs. And then in week 3, we need to be able to figure out the main messages when reading text in Spanish. We need to be able to correctly use the present indicative and be able to demonstrate critical thinking skills, as well as taking another grammar quiz and another comprehension quiz. Then in week 4, we need to be able to identify and recall the ideas that we read in Historias de Guerra, and then we have to complete the quiz, which is the translation exercise, and then we need to complete the discussion board, as well as correctly being able to use grammar and Spanish syntax. Then in week 5, we have another grammar quiz, and we need to be able to recall themes of the film, as well as complete an essay on the film's storyline and the written article. For week 6, we need to complete the next grammar quiz. This is the week of our midterm, so we need to study for that. And then we have to read La Costa and be able to recall events and storyline from the reading. In week 7, we have another grammar quiz. We need to be able to distinguish saber versus cocinare. And we have a reading comprehension quiz for the story La Gran Diferencia. And then we have to complete our discussion board and display critical thinking skills. For week 8, we are supposed to pick out plot images by the author in La Noche Boca Arriba. And then we have another grammar quiz. And then we have one more essay. And then in week 9, we have another grammar quiz. And then we have to complete a discussion board. And I assume we have a film, which is called Los Negros Casi No Salen. In week 10, we have another discussion board, which we are supposed to use to connect nuances in text for the text Instrucciones para cruzar. And then we have a grammar quiz for preterite verbs. For week 11, we have another grammar quiz for the subjunctive. And then we have a discussion board for the represented images in Los Motivos del Lobo Part 1. And then we have a reading comprehension quiz, which we have to complete. For week 12, we have another grammar quiz, and we have a discussion board for the second part of Los Motivos del Lobo, and then we have a reading comprehension quiz, which follows up on the previous one. For week 13, we have a discussion board for the Minotaur. We have a grammar quiz for the future tense, and we are supposed to pick out themes and genres in Picasso's Expert, Part 1. For week 14, we have another grammar quiz on the conditional, and then the second part of the Minotaur as a discussion board. And once again, we need to pick out main ideas from Picasso's excerpt. And then week 15 is the final exam.